yo. Yo, yo, yo. Let me set this goal. I want to get 10 super chats in an hour for new content. Let's see if anybody actually goes for the goal. The first time I did the goal, I had a bunch of people send super chats, but all the other times, I'm not a very super chat heavy channel, which is okay. I get it. Everybody has, their own thing. But yeah. So what do we got? What do we got out this bitch? Let me see something. Yo, yo, yo. Dwayne, what's up? What's up, young blood? I love your profile picture. I don't say it enough. So let's kick it off.
I must have forgot.
Yeah, I got Boots all day too. I think Boots now with all these dudes at 47, Boots is fitting to make himself rich and build a legacy. Ryan, Teo, Devin, all these guys at 47, he could beat all of them, and that makes him it'll give him superstar status. Fuck 54. Steve Nelson is really good. I think he's gonna lose though. Yeah, what up? That's why Boots was waiting. I don't think he knew that was gonna happen, but yeah, don't ever change it. Or if you change it, do a different Roy one. I'm currently working on my next video, which is Lennox Lewis versus Vitaly Klitschko, a heavyweight barn burner. Diego 6'4". He's 6'4". Very tall, hard puncher, good boxer. He's gonna have some problems. I think Diego will win, but barely. I think Diego's gonna whoop his ass, personally, if you ask me. But what the hell do I know, right? Okay. When's the monster fight? Oh, 6 o'clock this morning, right? Nah, I'm not doing that. I'm definitely not gonna get up at 6 to watch it. Yeah, I know. Maybe because the guy is fighting like nobody gives a shit about. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. It's weird. Marco, after I'm right about this, start making me... About which one? You think Diego will win, but barely? Well, we both think Diego's going to win, so... I think it'll be more dominant. You think it'll be barely. Okay. Let's see. You could be right, though. I'm not that set on this one, because I don't really know that much about either of them. You have to wake up at 5. Anyways, I might tune. Why do you have to wake up at 5? The fuck are you doing at 20 years old, waking up at 5? Anyways, the most complete boxer today. There's an argument for that. Him and Bud. I got Benavidez too, but I guess he has to prove himself more. But when he beats Morel, that's not going to help prove himself because everybody's going to say, oh, Morel only had 12 fights, blah, blah, blah. But I feels you. AJOB, a job, old head. Yeah, what job do you need to get up at 5 a.m. for? That's my one problem with Monster. I never like. There's no job that you got to be there. What, by 6? Where the fuck you working that you got to get there by 6? Never seen him fight live. Yeah, the risk that he goes center line after the punch. What the hell does Eon do that he has to be there by 6? I know. You work at like a fitness club. Those motherfuckers open mad early. They open at like 5, I think. Hi, it's Brian Norman, not a real option. Oh, I thought it's Brian Norman. I'm like, what's up, Brian? Is Brian Norman not a real option after Stanionis? Yeah, Brian Norman's dope. He's a little green, DeAndre, but he's green, but he's an excellent fighter. Now people think Morel is really like that. They do, but he's not. Don't garbage men have to? They do. See, Eon's not telling us what he does. What do you think about Boots? I think Boots destroys him. But that fight's not signed. Cleaner? Nah. What's cracking, yo, daddy? I work at a factory, then truck drive training. Damn. I feel like that's some like old man shit. You know what I mean? Like that's a job that like a dude you hear when he says he does that, he's been there for like 30 years. Well, I guess that'll be you in 30 years. Get that pension. Boxing is great right now. Well, it is. You think it's better than other times? Because I don't think it's better than other times. Or what am I missing? You tell me. Truck drivers work early. Yeah, I guess they do. Damn, you drive a truck? Oh, wait, I work at a factory. No, he works at a factory, then truck drive training. Oh, you're learning how to be a truck driver, but you work at a factory. God damn. They got you there at 6 a.m. in the factory? Is a factory in China? You making Jordans? They fly you to China? You make Jordans? What's going on? It's early as shit. Thank God I'm not a morning person like that. I never had a job where I had to get up early for. Ever. Even my business now, it's a nighttime business. I will sell your soul. Huh? Hate Turkey or love him. If it wasn't for him, we'd be getting. Yep, that's true. Boxing is great now, but it was fucking amazing. Psh. I would say straight till like 2000. Yeah, you're right. I would say 80s to like 99. Yeah, early 2000s was dope. It ended right when Roy lost and Mike Tyson lost to Lennox. When Lennox and Roy Roy didn't retire, but for all intents and purposes, prime Roy retired and prime Lennox retired. That's when it kind of. Then you had to look at boring fucking guys like Ward and Hopkins. Like, ugh. You work for Levi Jeans. The fuck are you doing at 6 a.m.? Are you like on a like you like make the jeans? Like, are you a factory worker? Why the fuck they got you there so early? I'm assuming 6, because if you get up at 5, you probably, get ready 20, 30 minutes. Take another 20, 30 minutes to get to work. You got to be there by 6. I'm assuming. Unless you're that beautiful hair of yours. Maybe you get up, you put juices and berries in it, like Prince Hakeem, and maybe maybe it takes you 2 hours to get ready. Maybe one of those pretty boys. You know what I'm saying? Lotion yourself up. Take 45 minutes to change 5 different outfits, see what you look good in, do your hair. I don't know. Maybe you're one of those dudes. So you get up 2 hours early. That factory better be an hour and 45 minutes away from you, because I need 5 minutes to get out the house. Granted, I'm bald, but I don't think you do that much with I don't think it's just the hair. Because even when I had hair, 2 seconds, wet it, put the gel in, bounce. Damn, 5:30. Why the fuck would you get up at 5:30? Well, you probably got to be at school like 7:30. So that's why I cut my hair, man. Okay, stop. Don't be insensitive, Smooth. Don't be insensitive to all this hair talk. Face fucking my granny this weekend. Okay. Let's take care of this guy. He is being negative and gross. Juices and berries. Hey, nothing but ultra parm. How you want me to cut this? What's up, Jeff? I'm just saying. Mr. Williams done? I don't know what that means. School? Not you. I was talking to Dwayne. He just said he has to get up at 5:30 sometimes. So do me a favor, Eon. Before you respond to something, please
Open your fucking ears, jackass.
do that before school so I could train a little. Yeah, man, I train. Let me tell you guys something. I would say maybe not 50. I would say 20, roughly 25% of the time, because you guys know I exercise every day. Roughly 25% of the time I exercise, I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. I just don't. Let's see. Let me see something. All right. All right. This was. Where is it? All right. Let's see something. Here, I'll show you guys something. This was me. I want to say yesterday. No, 2 days ago. See a little studio behind me? There we go. That was literally 2 days ago. Nice vid on Tim Bradley, Ruslan Paradnikov. Those were. Thanks, man. Tried to get in touch with Bradley, but no luck so far. I want him to see it, maybe share it. Well, I said I wake up at 5:30. I read what he said and I clicked it. So you didn't say you wake up at 5:30. So that back dumping. Word up. Salute. What's up, Warlock? What's the minimum you take in to get back in the ring versus an Uber driver? No, I'm not doing that. Appreciate you, Angel. I mean, I would get. Let me. If enough money, I would do it. I'd say 100 grand minimum. 100 grand, I would do it. You know what I'm saying? I don't even think I would do it for 50. Like 100. I don't go to a boxing gym since I moved out here to Connecticut. No. I might though. Maybe for fun. I should do that. Get a change of scenery, work out in a boxing gym. I don't want to spend the money on it, because times are tough and I got a gym downstairs in my ground floor. It's not really a basement, it's a ground floor, so should I get that back? I want to hang one from the ceiling though. There's such a difference, guys. I'm telling you. There's nothing better, nothing more realistic than a bag that's hanging. You have your feet when you have like stands, or you have the metal stands, or you have the water filled bases in the way of your feet. It doesn't simulate the real thing, and the bag doesn't shake and rock as much as when it's hanging. Because believe it or not, your feet get tripped up a lot when there's a stand in the way, when there's a water filled base in the way. Nothing is as realistic as an actual heavy bag hanging from the ceiling with nothing obstructing the ground. Yeah. That's another thing too. I like going in circles. Like with my bag now, I can only approach it front and a little to the side. I can't go all the way behind it because the fucking stand's in the way. Can't pivot around the bag with those. Nah, you can't do a lot. And the worst part is, like I said, my foot will get tripped up. So I can only hit from certain angles. It's why I don't like it. Rolly versus Garcia, Devin Haney versus. I got Ryan beating Rolly easily. And I got Bacoli beating F.A. Agjaba even worse. He's going to hand him an arsh whooping. The only man who could beat Usyk possibly is Martin Bacoli, not Jose. Oh, you said versus Jose, my bad. Oh, and okay, I didn't talk about the Haney versus Jose. I don't know much about Jose. I can't. I should look him up and I'll make a predictiones. I should. It's weird when I hit the punching bag. I love hearing it. Yeah, so do I. It's like a shotgun blast. Bivol, best pure boxer at the moment. Interesting. You might be right. Benavidez is up there, even though people don't look at him as a pure boxer. He is. Not pure. Benavidez has layers, but each layer is at the stellar top. He's at the stellar top of each layer. Whereas Bivol is just the stellar top of being a pure boxer. That's it. Stationary. Yeah, nah, those shits are whack. I have a Cobra reflex bag, which is okay. It's basically the only option for a double end bag when you can't hang one from the ceiling. I think I'm going to stay back training and sparring. I feel like I'm losing it. Why don't you show me a video of you hitting the bag? You said you're going to do it. Yo, Eon, let's stop the bullshit. I know you have a video of you. Show it now. Show it now. Don't worry, you know me. I don't make fun of anybody. I respect anybody who tries. And I bet you're probably decent. Show it now. Let's see what you got. I know you got something. You're probably insecure, like you think maybe it's old, or maybe your arm was hurt, or you were tired that day. You probably have some reason you don't want to show it, but show it. Ukrainian hitman. What's up, rolling with the punches? I remember you. That looks like a mix of Michael Jordan and the Karate Kid. That icon. Agree, Benavidez retired. Thank you, Angel. Angel, you are a smart man. Oops. Wrong sound effect. It says boring, but I meant to hit what it says bomb. So, pardon me. I have a video and I'm not, and I haven't set my bag up. You full of shit. You have a video. You're telling me somebody who loves boxing as much as you, who boxes, who's a 20-something-year-old kid, which means you guys fucking video record everything. You don't have any video of yourself in the past couple of years? I don't believe that. At least don't lie. Say, yeah, I do, but it's whack or whatever. I hate living in the country because there's no gyms closest to. I hate. Where you live again, Smooth? I forgot. Remind me where you from and where you live. If I'm not mistaken, you're from one place, but you moved, right? And you don't live where you're from, if I remember correctly. You might even be like from in a different country. I forgot your story. I forgot your story, sucker. Sucker, motherfucker. Damn, TGIF tomorrow. Word life. New York is the best boxing city in the USA. All right, Janks. The white boy from Queensbridge. Where you live now? It's somewhere else in Queens, right? Like Floral Park or some shit. From VA, lived in Florida for 2 years. Florida's dope. My brother-in-law lives in Florida, and I'm trying to convince my wife to go out there and live by her brother. But the problem is we got this fucking business here in Brooklyn, so we can't go too far from it. I'm telling you, man, the second my boxing career pops off, we're moving somewhere warm, because fuck this shit. It is literally it's been so fucking cold. Like, it's been, right now it is 23, which is warmer. David Garcia, what's up? Ooh, David Garcia coming with the heat. I gotta be honest, I might give that to the G-Man. He was taller than Triple G. Triple G is 5'10", G-Man was 6'1". I gotta give that to the G-Man. Yeah, but there's mean boxers everywhere. Some of the meanest fighters in history aren't from New York. And trust me, you know where we're from. You know what I'm saying? Sonny Liston, Foreman. Tyson's one of them, but he was from New York. But Marco, I can't believe it's snowing. I know. Oh, it's your first time seeing it? That's cool. How much snow? We're talking like a dusting or like a couple inches? Not Unc, I got you. Soon I'm gonna hit a double M bag. Oh, you're whack. I want to see a heavy bag. Fuck a double M bag. Bro, talk about Brooklyn. I live up north. Pizza. Oh, I love up north pizza. Well, you must be in the south then? Triple G KO? I don't know, man. G-Man straight right will land. And I know Triple G has a dope chin, but taking a punch from a 5'8" Canelo is one thing. But absorbing a punch from the 6'1" G-Man, who, if I believe, was he super middle or was he middle right before he got hurt? I'm going to look this up. I think he was middle, actually. Joe McClellan. I'm cool with his sister who takes care of him. His last fight was at super middle, 165. Yeah. But he fought at middle. No, he fought at super middle too. Okay. His last fight was in 1995. Okay. Gerald McClellan. So that means in 1995, and he's born in 1967. So he was 28. Yeah, so he was 28 years old and had fought half of his career at super middle. So he would have probably gone to light heavy, maybe even bigger if he kept going. Making me further say that, yeah, he was way bigger than Triple G. I think he would have crushed Triple G. Maybe not crushed him, but I think his shots could have actually hurt or dropped him because Canelo's a natural 160 pounder. McClellan's probably a natural 175 pounder once his body would have filled out. Maybe even higher. Smooth. I can't answer all that. That'll take me all day. 7-8 inches of snow? You're not in southern Florida. I know Roy Jones got some shit in Pensacola. You tell me there's no gym you go to or a health club or something where there's a heavy bag you can't hit. Come on. I only had one fight at 165. I had two. No, I had almost all of mine except for two. I fought, believe it or not, I was 178. I had a little baby fat. I was light heavy when my first two amateur fights. Then the remaining 13 were at 165. Then my pro fights were at 168. I could have made 160. Nelson beating. Oh, I don't think so, but Rocky Graziano, chill. Sugar Robinson, yes. Tyson, chill. I appreciate you, Jenks. But by the way, Sugar Robinson was not from New York. Sugar Robinson moved to New York City in his teens, but he was from the South. No, not the South. I believe Michigan. Let's see. Forgot where he was from. It was either Michigan or the South. Let's see. Sugar Ray Robinson. Georgia. South, I was right. He was born in the South, and his parents separated when he was 12, and he moved to Harlem at 12. He went to DeWitt Clinton High School in the Bronx. Okay. So that's half-half. You know what I'm saying? But he's a big part of him was South. But, you know. So I don't know. I can't claim him as New York. Graziano, of course. Well, you should have said Jake LaMotta, you should have said. He hit hard. Shannon Briggs is one of the hardest heavyweight punchers. It's cool. And here goes another Julian Jackson versus Bud Croft. I can't talk about that yet. Oh, no, Julian. Julian was a natural 54, 60 pounder. Bud isn't even a natural 54 pounder. Julian's just too big. What's goody, Berto? Nope, I'm in South Florida. Damn. I wonder if Tia, do you know if Billy said it snowed there? No, I'm asking. Do you know? Because people here are from the south of Florida. They said it snowed. It's like 6 inches.
No, really?
Yeah, you should ask him.
Is that the first time ever?
It might be. I mean, the person here he's like 16 years old, but he's never seen snow before.
Wow.
Now you can look it up. There's no one boxing gym in South Bend. Nah, not a gym, Eon. There's definitely health clubs that have heavy bags. Come on. I heard Benavidez walk trend. I believe it. Nelson coming up for everything. Nothing's gonna lose. Nah, you're not a casual. Didn't Ray and Joe Louis rep Detroit though? No. Ray didn't rep Detroit. Joe Louis rep Detroit. Talking about all kinds of shit. Talking about all kinds of shit, sucker fucker. What you talking about? Damn. We didn't even come close to meeting my super chat goal. It ain't even close. It ain't even close. What we got though? Let's keep it moving. Is that Billy?
No.
Oh. Who is it?
Yanchi.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Sorry to bother you.
No problem.
Okay. I got a great wife. Ray Robinson versus Willie Pep. Eon. Do you know how much Willie Pep weighed? Willie Pep, if I'm not mistaken, was between featherweight and lightweight. Ray Robinson was a welterweight. So, Eon, every now and then you come up with goofy scenarios. And that, my friend, was a goofy scenario. Willie Pep never went over lightweight. He was between feather and light. So, Ray Robinson's way too big for him. Marco, a gangster. Marco Steven Nelson, 38 years old. Yeah, he is old. Was barely stepping up position. He started boxing late, Alberto. That I know. Yo, Lo, let me ask you a question. Why you use the same words all the time? You say nasty work and musty. You love saying that. Switch it up. Part of being a wordsmith, a content creator, originality, variety. Make your own shit up. You can't be using other people's shit, because then how do they remember you? You're a smart dude. I want to hear some low, Bo don't know, but Low knows. I want to hear some low catchphrases. Don't recycle tones or Ness's basura. I'm on the island, but I think Lennox would beat Ali. I'm on an island. Oh, wow. I was like, what? Meaning like you're by yourself. No, I'm on that island with you, David. Matter of fact, David. Yeah, I know. You and Two-Tone are killing me with someone. Oh, Tone's live right now? Punk. You know what? Let me go to Tone right now. Tell him to call me. Tone's live right now? Two-Tone, let's see. I'm gonna try and find him. I don't think he's live right now, is he? Two-Tone. Superstar, let's see. No, he's not live. Oh, he is live. Let me go to it. Hold on, I'm gonna all right. All right. I just told Tone, call me. I'm live too. Two-Tone is the shiznit. I agree, vlogs, low key. Stop saying low key. Nelson's 36. He's 36, there's 38. You're a casual if you think Pacheco will walk Nelson. I guess I'm a casual. Who's in the run for fighter of the decade? Canelo, yes. Usyk in the running. Inoue in the running. Bud in the running, yeah. Benavidez might be, but Benavidez could totally be. He has 5 years to prove himself. So Benavidez, absolutely. You got to get a lot of the younger guys, because we got 5 years left. In 5 years, all those other dudes will probably be retired. So Benavidez and Tank are in the running. Usyk versus Ali. That's a tough one. That's a tough one. I don't know. Maybe Ali, because he's naturally a bigger dude. And he was just as fast, if not faster. Good footwork. Harder puncher. great chin, maybe Ali. I'd have to go with Ali. But it's 1960s. The Ali will beat Cleveland Williams, not the one who came back and just laid on the ropes and got pummeled. Shakur Stevenson will own the next fighters. Yeah, okay, you need to stop owning that bottle of yak that you're drinking, making you say crazy shit. Canelo was already a Hall of Famer by 27. Well, nobody's a Hall of Famer until they retire. Vlogs, you know how that works. Your vlogs, are you a white guy? Can't tell with this picture. You might be Hispanic. You could be Middle Eastern. What the fuck are you, by the way? What's your ethnicity? Are you a cracker like myself? You one of my peoples? Or no? Talk to me. Do not doubt your girl. The fuck you talking about? So telling me LeBron James not a Hall of Famer? Not officially. I'm saying officially. What are you talking about, Roland? Ooh, I like that. I got G-Man. I think G-Man beats almost any 168 pounder in history. That's how good he was. Nigel Benn did a job on him, but a lot of people say that was punching behind the head. He almost had Nigel Benn out. Vlogs Mexican. Oh, you know, I didn't think he's Mexican because you got a tinge. Let me zoom in on the picture. Yeah, you got a tinge of brown in your hair. That's why I'm confused. Now I know that happens. Like, look at Canelo; he's red, but most Mexicans have black hair. You have a brown. So, like, if you had been Hispanic, I thought that, but not Mexican. I would have said like Ecuador, not Ecuadorian, like Spain or Peruvian or Venezuela. You know what I'm saying? Most Mexicans are black hair, and you have a tinge of brown in your hair. So that's what threw me off. But I guess it was obvious. I guess it was obvious to Eon because Eon is racist.
Oh, that's racist.
That's cool. I'm a quarter black on my mama's side. Nah, I'm not. I'm a 100% Eastern European Slavic hitman. I was on Nessa's show and a Bulgarian dude called in. It was pretty cool. We spit Bulgarian. I was calling Nessa bitch ass motherfucker. I'm gonna whoop his ass. I said that in Bulgarian. So you're from the West Coast and Mexican and don't like Benavides. Crazy. Well, not everybody's racist. Marco said G-Man beats almost everybody. Nah. I said smooth. You hit it on the head. The word almost.
Y'all must have forgot.
I heard Keith Thurman. Yeah, he's fighting some Australian dude I never heard of. There it is, vlogs. That explains it. That explains the brown tinge. Shakur isn't entertaining. That's a fact. Marco, can you go live for the fight? Which fight? 6 a.m? Nope. Part of me wants to, though, because now I won't be able to see the fight. I like that's the one thing I would like to watch. Like, I like that excitement of watching it live, not knowing who's going to win. Because I'm gonna wake up and before I even watch the fight, I'll probably get some Instagram feed showing Inoue sleeping him. You know what I mean? And I'll know what happened. And how do you even rewatch it? What channel is it on? I just think he's overrated and he's not full Mexican. Oh shit! So that's all some racist shit. He's not Mexican enough for you? Well, you got Spaniard in you, so he has a little Ecuadorian in him. How you gonna be a hypocrite? You got Spaniard in you, as says your brown tinge. So cut the dude a break. Jeez. I do when I'm doing well financially. I always support when I can financially, but when I can't. Oh, for the Pacheco? When is that? Saturday or Friday? Saturday, right? No new opinion. I think he's still going to be one of the best fighters of this generation. And I saw that shit, by the way, Ian. I saw the Ward thing when Ward was. It wasn't as hatery as you made it sound. You said something like Ward said that he has a shitty jab at like, or whoever said it like that. That's not how it came out. But you could tell Ward was like gassed that he's being looked at as this legend, and Benavidez was like hanging on his every word. And I'm sitting there thinking like Benavidez would have fucked you up. But of course, it's smart to listen to a legend like Ward. I mean, legend is subjective, but an experienced, retired, undefeated champion. So yeah, listen to it, but take what you want, leave the shit that you think is bullshit. Pacheco fight is on the zone. Okay. Fire stick. Nah, no fire stick. Yeah, but I would call myself a man. Well, vlogs. He didn't call himself that. That was Iron Mike Tyson. And it only stuck because Iron Mike Tyson said it. Ooh. I'm going to go with Hagler. Hagler is. Now, I don't count Roy because even though Roy was a champion at 160, he spent such little time at 160. Hagler's the greatest middleweight of all time. Triple G's are there. G-Man just he stopped fighting at 28, so we just didn't see enough. Would you rather get shot or knocked out? Shot or knocked out? Depends where I got shot. And you know what I'm saying? What up? T.O. versus Boots is fire. T.O. very brave. Yeah. What up, Mike? Nah, I think you took it that way because you don't like Ward. You might be right. See? I'll admit it. You might be right. Because when I was watching, I was thinking that. I'm like, I think I overreacted. He didn't seem that bad. But I heard the way you guys said it seemed that way. But yeah, maybe I just digested it that way. Benavidez' biggest win? Plant? Andrade? Either of those is good. 1 second, guys. All right, my bad. Josito Lopez or Sean Porter? I don't know. Oh, probably Planner Andre. Yep, that's what I'm saying. What's up, Flores? Edwin Valero Pack. I know. They signed to fight before. I believe it's because Edwin died that they didn't fight. Or no, they signed to fight, but then you know what? I want to see something. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna try ChatGPT. Why didn't Edwin Valero and Manny Pacquiao fight after the fight was signed? Let's see what it says. This is what I love. The fight between the Pacquiao was never officially signed. No, I remember BoxRec had it up as coming up, although there were discussions. Several factors. Edwin Valero's legal issues. Valero's death. Pacquiao's career focus. Time Pacquiao's biggest pocket. Huh. Okay. Well, it's saying it was never signed. That's what ChatGPT is saying. Now, they're not perfect. I remember that fight literally going on BoxRec. Now, BoxRec is not Jesus, and they might have been, this was back in like 2000 and whatever, early. Maybe they made a mistake. Maybe they put it there prematurely, and they don't do that anymore. I don't know. You got it right. Plants' biggest win, and Canelo already took his belt and knocked him out. That's your king. You know boxing well enough to know that just because one guy knocks a guy out, another guy decisions a guy, doesn't mean that the guy's not good. That's ridiculous. And don't forget, vlogs, if it wasn't for the ref letting Plant excessively hold, he would have got knocked out. And you know this, man. How could you not like Benavidez? I don't know. He's on some racist shit. He's not Mexican enough for him. It's rude. Someone order Alberto Benavides and meat lovers. Ooh, this Golden Boy card is fire. Oh, the one right now? Yeah, he wants to debate for sure. Who's his favorite fighter? Like Andy Ruiz or some crazy shit. Marco is actually one where he's ready to go solo. He don't need Ness. I love Ness, but I also love a man being let. What you mean I'm ready to go solo? Yeah, not enough vlogs believes it, but he's definitely biased. Damn, what happened? We said 30 people in here. It's down to 11. Ain't this a bitch? Who's fighting on Golden Boy card? Exactly, Dwayne. Exactly. That question exactly. Smelly rolling best it clown. What? Oh, I'm talking about this guy. Two-tone cooking right now. Go in his chat. Tell him to call me. I just messaged him. Go in his chat and say, "Yo, call Marco," and I'll go in with him. I think Pac would, because I don't know how to call anybody. I can't do that with my shit. I think Pac would have KO'd Valero. Actually, yeah, I could just call him. Duh. I got you on my phone and Tone on my laptop. Yeah, message. Say, "Yo, Tone, call Marco." He's on the phone already. Well, still, tell him call Marco. Damn right, your king was gonna fight Jesse Hart, but the criticism got him. Honestly, vlogs, you're a little weird with this. Dwayne is all prospects, only for hardcores, not casuals like Marco. Damn, you coming into my own chat, my own fucking room, and calling me a casual. Disrespectful. You got Tone on your lap. Rusty is, oh boy. Diego Pacheco fight gonna be great. It is, because Steven Nelson comes forward. He's an exciting fighter. It's gonna be fun. Yeah, I'm excited for that one. It's gonna be fire. Going to be hot fire. I don't know if Ness is going live. Maybe I'll join him. I agree. I kind of don't like people who like the best easy to defend them. Who like the best? You don't like people who like the best? What? Fighters aren't my king first. Yeah, exactly. I'm with you. Diego barely won his last fight. Okay. Well, having one fight that wasn't a blowout doesn't make you garbage. You know what I mean? Word. Eon, you always go. Eon's racist. I can't wait to see you Saturday. Huh? Worst robbery. Pernell Chavez, maybe? It's black versus Mexican. I have to ride with my folks. That's racist. I bet. He's focused on one of Oscar De La Hoya's clapbacks. Yeah, I thought Oscar was going to stop those clapbacks. They're kind of, I don't know. To me, I never really liked them. Thought it was very Wendy Williams-ish of him. Very The Breakfast Club. Very Charlemagne the God-ish of him. Why that's not good? Because he is one of the greatest 154-pound fighters / welterweights in history. Gold medalist, one of the most successful, one of the most well-known in history. And now he's doing this shit? No. Yes, agree, Danny. I went for Tang if all Mexicans. I'm racist to love your own culture. That's racist. Nah, it's racist to just be racist. You know what I'm saying? And look, yeah, and everybody knows about you. from day one.
Oh, that's racist.
Telling you Nelson ain't a pushover. I believe you. I believe you. I think he's a good fighter. I think he's tough. He goes forward. He has power. I just think Pacheco is too long and strong. Marco ain't a proud boy. What? That sounds mad racist. Call me a boy? What the hell's going on? Alberto's mad racist. See, Eon, you're rubbing off on Alberto now. Both you being racist. Racism is ugly, people. Los Naza, what up? That fight that I would like to see is Shakur versus Davis. Tank Davis or Keyshawn Davis? I assume you mean Tank. Alberto is like vlogs. Damn, Rusty. That is absolutely racist. You're about to get timed out, I guarantee. Can't be saying shit like that. What's wrong with you? Alberto likes vlogs. Oscar De La Hoya is saying Ryan broke Devin's row. That's what he's saying. Pacheco has really good legs, good with range and distance. True that. Band up. What up? My man, band up. You got the toast in the glove compartment. My man, band up. Got the hammer by the dash. My man, band up. Got the burner in the satchel. Nah, you don't rock satchels, right? That's just Tank Davis. I believe that's what they call those man purses or satchels, right? Mango invited me to Mexico, but I don't want to go get kidnapped by a cartel. Damn, you didn't sing my name when I came in here, huh? Oh, you mean Keyshawn? Ooh, okay. I think Keyshawn isn't ready, Los. I've been saying this. He's not ready for any of this shit. He needs more seasoning. Throw some lemon pepper on him. Throw some oregano, some tarragon. Season his ass up first. He's not ready for it. I've always rooted for Pacheco. You got to understand true boxing, I guess. Marco, keep it real. White fighters barely exist. When you see them, you want to root for them. Nah, that's not true. That's absolutely not true. I don't give a fuck what color they are. As a matter of fact, couple of the big white fighters, like Plant, annoy the shit out of me. Macumbi, he doesn't annoy me, but like I don't relate to him. He has a fucking porn star mustache, a mullet. Like you know what I'm saying? Like I don't. Dude, that's absolutely not true. Yeah, it's not true. I had Ray beating Pitbull. Keyshawn ain't ready. Nah, Keyshawn's not ready for any of those top guys yet. Really, I feel like his trainer with Shakur and Crawford is enough for Keyshawn. Nah. Vaughn, what up? Shakur boxes circles. I agree. I don't think I told you guys this. I think Keyshawn might not even win a belt. But if he does, which is possible, he will not be a dominant champion. You know what I'm saying? That's what I believe. He will not be a dominant champion. I do not think Keyshawn he hasn't shown enough to me. You know what I mean? Like people love him, but I don't know. Hold on a second. I'm getting a message here. Yeah, my bad. What do we got? Feel the same on Plant. Yep. Macumbi got that 1970s porn star. Yeah. Magnum PI, 80s. Despite Shakur's boring style, he beats everyone at 135. You think Shakur beats Tank? Okay. Eon, let's squabble at Border Wars. Shakur and Keyshawn won't fight. Nope. Yeah, they might. No. Oh, that's right, because they're friends. That's right. They've said that. Key and Shakur. Yeah. That's right. Which is, come on. If you're both at the pinnacle and it's a super fight, a mega fight, they'll fight. I agree to a certain extent. I don't think Keyshawn could beat Tank, Deb Shakur, Tio, but dudes like Pitbull, Kitchens are right. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. Alberto, I've been waiting to catch you. Like, like, like gay?
It's fun to stay at the YMCA.
Don't let him catch you, Alberto. He has something special planned. I got your core beating Tank, UD. You also think Benavidez sucks, so while I like most of your takes, you're a little skewed. Honestly. Tank better not let his star status go away by conceding. Word. Okay, vlogs, my boy. Yeah, right. Keyshawn is definitely a young talent, but he still needs. That's what I'm saying. See, I agree with most of the things you say. Yeah, Eon's wild. Damn, Chicago kills Charles Hampton and low or into. Chicago kills never comes in here. Yeah, put Key against rather. Yeah, it's okay. They could be in there. Shakur will be the last one standing. What's up, Joaquin? Joaquin the Dream. Tinky Winky. What's up? Kofi, what's up? Friendship among boxers must be banned. No, it's true. It's like if you're friends, then you want to make each other money. So if it's a big fight, you actually make sure it happens. And all my friends, I was mad competitive with. I would want to fight them. I don't think Burger Vitas sucks. You're calling them Burger Vitas. So, aren't they all friends? No. A lot of them have grown up seeing each other at tournaments, but being a friend and a peer are totally different things. So, Marco, what do you say to Keyshawn that he can't be a dominant world champion because he seems like an incredible fighter? But you see, I just don't see it yet. I'm not saying it's not possible. I just haven't seen those ingredients yet. When's the last time Benavidez beat a champion? Oh, come on. Get out of here. You're goofy. Yeah, I know how you feel about that one. It's going to be boots for Stanky Onus. Stanky Onus. Damn.
Oh, that's racist.
Just he's a white boy? It's fucked up. Yeah, that's kidding. Why don't you like Stanky Onus? What did he ever do to you? He hasn't fought in how long, Stanionis? Let's see. I think it's been a long time. Stanionis. He hasn't. Iamantas Stanionas. He hasn't fought since 2024. Oh, okay. Then he beat Luis Collazo. Oh, no contest. 2024. So he took 2 years off, though. He didn't fight since 2022. He took 2 fucking years off. Then he only fought once in 2024. He's been very inactive. Marco's irresponsible for all the broken punching machines. You know it. I don't know if it counts, but Benavidez fought a former world champion in his fight. It counts. That says, ew, Eon. Why do you even read into it like that? Unbelievable. Last time he fought a real belt. Oh my goodness. Why do you keep saying that's your king? That's so weird. Conor Benn versus Ryan G. That's a dope fight. I actually think Conor Benn has a chance of beating him. Conor Benn hits very hard. He's very fast. He's very aggressive. That's a good fight. I heard Marciano was suspended for fighting with his cousin with an assumed name. Really? I never heard that. Devin Haney and Rambo are now beefing. Rambo, you mean Tank? Because those of you who don't know, Tank's first ever nickname before Tank was Rambo. Weird, but true. And I'm not surprised because Rambo beefs with everybody, including me. No, the actor Sylvester Stallone. Why the fuck would he be beefing with an actor that's 70-something years old, 75? Weird. Benavidez beat Flogs up. Yeah, Benavidez might have yeah, that might have happened. Tankhead. Rambo's Tanks are kind of a cool name though. He's a great fighter. He's just so, I don't know. I think he's going to be done soon, Tank. I really do. I think he is going to be done soon. You mean Rocky? Well, Rambo and Rocky are both movies that Sylvester Stallone. I'm pretty sure he starred in them, and I think he wrote them both. Where does Oscar rank on the Mexican? Mexican, very high. Top 5, for sure. Top 3, maybe. I don't know what other Mexican fighter is better than De La Hoya besides Chavez. No, Ricardo Lopez. So, and Chavez, Lopez. You got guys like Danny Little Red Lopez and but yeah, man, he's top 5 maybe. Mark, we've ever thrown up during never thrown up. No, never thrown up exercising. Ever. I ain't no pussy. Never. I've never even gotten nauseous. I've gotten so tired where you can't catch your breath, but nah. Yes, I agree. So he's definitely the best Mexican American. Nah, Juan Mel Marquez is not better than De La Hoya. Nah, hell no. All jokes aside, I really hope Benavidez takes the winner of Bivol Beterbiev instead of Zerto. He's not going to fight Zerto first. That's like a down the line thing. Win the light heavyweight title, then maybe go to cruiser. He might, he's 6'3". He might go to heavyweight at some point. Now, I don't know if he'll carry the power at heavyweight that he carries, but De La Hoya is American, yeah, but of Mexican lineage. You ever got a migraine from sparring? Yes. I've had headaches from sparring that lasted the whole next day. That was one of the few times. And I fucked that guy up. He only hit me like once. It was like a sinus. I don't know. He hit me only a couple times, but my head hurt the whole next day. I think he would be better BF, but lose to Bivol. But it was weird. I used to like that. That was part of my macho bullshit when I was like 19, 20. The next day feeling sore, feeling have a little black here, just feeling feeling the shots that I took and my muscles feeling sore. And my muscles always feel way more sore than my face because I would hit dudes way more than that. I was very defensive minded. I did not get hit much. I can only think of 2 or 3 sparring sessions total where I got hit way too much. That's out of hundreds. So I asked you that because someone at my gym today got a medicine ball to the chest while working in the abs and throat. Everybody's different. Some people puke. I've seen dudes throw up from just exercising too hard. I'm telling you, him and his team are enjoying that fight next. Look it up. All right, story time. Let's hear some sparring stories. I mean, my sparring stories aren't that. Yeah. I can't think of any really exciting stories. Nah, I don't really have any exciting. It's nothing exciting, just normal sparring. I don't see Benavidez beating Bivol or Benavidez. No shit, you don't. I could have bet the house that you would have said that. That's not shocking anybody. We know you don't think he's that good. The biggest name I sparred was Hector Camacho Jr., I would say. I sparred a dude named Hino, Hollywood Hino. He's like a trainer to the stars. He was a undefeated cruiserweight at the time, prospect of the year in the Ring magazine. He was on the Contender. But Hector Camacho Jr. is the biggest one. Appreciate it, Dwayne. Is it overrated? No. Roy Jones told me that was his main tool to prepare for fights. He would shadow box and in his head go through every scenario possible and play it out. That would happen in a fight. He would do it shadow boxing, and it would prepare him. I even know dudes who would stop while shadow boxing, spin themselves in a circle to get dizzy, and then keep shadow boxing to emulate what it would feel like if they got hit and dizzy, and keep fighting. Crazy shit. I thought I broke somebody drawing sparring. I thought I broke somebody's whole shit in sparring once. Hector piece you up. Nah. So funny. We go in and his trainer, Hector was coming back to fight. Hector, you guys know Hector is like 5'8". He really is a natural, well, maybe lightweight or maybe 140, maybe like 147 pounder, natural. But he came back heavy. So this was when he made a comeback and he was fighting at 165, which is my weight. But naturally, he was 20 pounds lighter at least. So he was a little chubbier. Now, why that was a problem was because he had the speed of a welterweight, and he has one of the fastest hands I've ever seen. Like, he was fast, like his father. So the trainer goes up and says, look, here's a fight coming up. Let's go real light to me, right? He'd sparred someone right before me. I come in. Let's go real light. Bell rings. He's a southpaw. He instantly throws a 1-2, and hits me. 1-2, and he throws it. But right after the trainer goes, let's go light. He said it like 3 times. Okay, we're going to go light. He's just preparing for a fight. We're going to go light. I'm like, okay, light. Ding, ding, ding. And the first, and he cracks me with a straight left hard. And then the trainer was like, chill, go light. And then he goes, all right. And then again, hits me with another straight left, hard and fast as fuck. And then at that point, I was like, oh, okay. And then the trainer jumps in and goes, no, you know what? Just jab. I told you to go fucking light. He yelled at Camacho. So then Camacho starts just jabbing for a second. But I wasn't on the jabbing anymore. I'm like, you can jab all you want. I'm coming at you. And literally within 15 seconds after me putting the heat on him, the trainer goes, all right, go all out now. And then we just went. And what I did with him, because he was faster. Or he wasn't fast. His punches weren't faster than mine because I was really fast. They were similar, but his footwork, his body moved so much quicker because he was a lighter dude. So what I did to counteract that was instantly I started wrestling with him, imposing my strength because I was stronger than him because I'm bigger. So I would pop, grab him, and then I would just hold him and push him off me. And I manhandled his ass, and I tamed him. He stopped trying to go crazy. So there's a sparring story. Not sure if did it humble me? I mean, not really. It kind of was like it was a pussy move. I'm sitting there being shoved down my throat. We're going light, and then he just goes hard. But again, that happens in boxing, and I adjusted immediately. I wasn't like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "Okay." And then when the guy goes, "We're jabbing," I'm like, "You could be jabbing." I'm about to get mine back. And then within seconds, the trainer goes, "Go ahead, go." Oh, and Camacho did another weird thing I've never had happen before. So those of you guys know I went to college in Arizona, right? I was on the boxing team. So I had this old T-shirt from an amateur boxing show I did in Arizona. It was a T-shirt, right? I cut the sleeves off. I'd work out in it. So it said like Arizona boxing. It says something about the show. So in the middle of sparring, Camacho just looks at me and goes, "Yo, you from Arizona?" Like, and I'm like, "Nah, I'm from here." And that was it. But that stood out because I've never had anybody talk to me in the middle of sparring like that. And especially ask me where I'm from. It was weird. I think after he saw me touching him up, he was like, "Is this an Arizona guy doing this?" And I almost felt like he was relieved when I told him I'm from New York. He's like, "Oh, okay. That makes more sense." Appreciate it. Trainer was being fair. How's he being? What do you mean being fair? Like, I don't get it. Oh, trying to tell him to just jab? Nah, that made me feel, actually, it pissed me off because it made me feel like I'm some bitch. Like, oh, I'm this little, like, inexperienced little bitch that No, just tap him. He's a little bitch. Like, no. That if anything, that jolted my competitive juices. I was like, fuck this. And I got annoyed because I've had one other guy do that. Let's go light. And he started going crazy on me. Elbowed me in the back of the head too. It was a friend of mine. And he tried, and he was pretending like he didn't. Oh no, that was a punch. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to. And I'm like, that was an elbow. I felt it. And why you hit me behind the fucking head? He was holding me down. And he was scared. People do crazy shit from fear. Yeah, I know he is. Phoenix. Yeah, he did, but he also started off saying chill, chill, chill. But Junior was known. Junior would come into that same gym. I wasn't there, but he would come in drunk, wanting to spar people. They'd have to kick him out. He had some fucking issues. He would come in hammered, wanting to spar. This wasn't that day. That day he wasn't drunk, but yeah. Not only did he, but like Eon, he said it like 3 or 4 times. As I'm getting in the ring, as I'm in the ring, and even right before the bell rings, like, okay, so we're gonna go light. I'm like, all right. But I know how that is. Literally, I would say 7 to 8 times out of 10, when somebody says go light, it ends up not being light. It starts that way, but it never ends up light. I would say 7 or 8 times out of 10. And a lot of times, maybe 3 or 4 out of 10, it doesn't even start light. It's just not light at all. You're dealing with egos, and it's a fight. Best advice I can give you, stop hating on Benavidez. You can learn from him. Nah, for real, best advice, don't do it if you don't have the anger and the drive and the will. Don't do it. I would have fucked you up, Ian. Isn't sparring what was supposed to be? No, Danny. Actually, mostly it's not. I would say out of all the sparring I did, maybe 70-80% of it was not light. Now you did have mixing. See, sparring is usually like this. It starts off light-ish. That's, I would say 7-8 times out of 10, it does start off light-ish. But two rounds in, no. So the majority of sparring after the first round or so, or 2, is not light. Nope. Hit the likes. Marco, hearing that story, you're a waste of talent. I understand it was sparring, but you're able to fight one of the greatest. Appreciate it. It's not a waste because now that I've gone through what I've gone through and I know all these fighters and I see all the damage that they've taken, the majority of champions are either broke, have neurological damage or physical damage, and or totally forgotten about. So I'm glad I didn't put my foot on the gas. I hate the go light thing. Let's just box, keep it cordial. Well, that's what that means. Do you know any 59-year-olds that spar? What, are you 59? No, I don't know any 59-year-olds that spar. What's your best defensive advice in boxing, technically? Always move your head move your head. Okay. I'm not big on blocking punches because shots are going to get through. Even when it's being blocked, you're getting hit and it's still giving you that blunt force trauma. Move out of the way of punches. And when you move in towards the dude's chest, to the side of their chest. So you end up on this side or on that side. You move that way, you won't get hit, and you're automatically out of range to get hit. Maybe your body a little, but even that. Head's totally out of range. So move at the waist and go toward the person's chest to the left or the right side of it. I didn't get hit much, guys. I'm telling you. I got fast hands and feet. My mile. I don't know what that means. Well, I think 5-minute miles are really good, so I guess that's good. But yeah, Eon's easy work. I'll fuck Eon up. I'll whoop Eon's ass. I'll whoop Eon's ass now. Rich Porco, what up? Do you believe that you maxed out your talents as a boxer, or do you? No, I underachieved. I underachieved because I never put my foot on the gas and did it as consistently and as dedicated as I should. I would always go and then take a year off, take 6 months off, take 2 years off. So yeah, totally underachieved. Wait, no, you're not too old. I mean, as a pro, you're not too old. You could do it for like 10 years. Well, that was a fight, but yeah, I agree. I'd rather use my head and feet for defense. Don't use the feet that much because that wears you out and it leaves you out of range to be able to actually punch back. When you duck forward, you're in range now to just step back and hit. All you have to do is lean your waist right back out and punch. And it expends a lot less energy than going back and forth with your feet. Like Shakur does that great, but as he gets older, it's going to be not as easy. No problem. Mark, your opinion, what is the best defensive fighter to look at? Pernell Whitaker, James Toney, Floyd Mayweather, even Shakur. Yeah, first thing you got to have for boxing is balance and head movement. Yep. Why didn't you try to go to the Olympics? I actually did. I almost went out to the Olympic trials, but because I didn't have a deep amateur background pedigree, I didn't win nationals. I didn't, so for me, I could have just showed up and tried like almost like a lottery, and I was about to do it, but it cost money. The Olympic trials were like in wherever it was. I was in college at the time. It cost money to fly out there, in hotel room and all that, and so I didn't do it. And I think part of me knew I didn't have enough experience. You know what I'm saying? Like I had a lot of sparring, but I didn't have enough fight experience. I just knew. I knew my talent was. I'm not even just saying this, but I've always been one of the most talented fighters in every gym. Fastest punches and hardest punches. Always, right? There's been guys with more experience, but my experience level wasn't at the same pedigree as a lot of these other guys. But straight skill wise, I'm telling you, you could ask my wife when she first met me. We'd be out, dudes from the gym would bump into me, guys like, yo, this dude hits hard. Oh, this little white boy, he looks like a skinny white boy, but he fucking cracks. Yo, he's fast. I'm just saying. You could even see now how I look now. It still looks pretty good considering I'm almost 50. But I just never had that experience. I didn't want to be sparring every day. We would spar literally every day back then in the 90s. That's how you trained. I'm like, I'm not doing that. I knew it would fuck my head up. I'll give you something to swallow. I'm 6 feet, 185, that weight. You would be a cruiser. You should get down to 78, 178. That would be a light heavyweight in the amateurs. You know what I'm saying? What's good? Why didn't you get your parents to help you out? I mean, my father was never around, and my mother. We grew up poor. There was nothing to help out. We grew up poor, so it just wasn't an option. I want to see if I could try to get the Olympics, but I'm thinking, nah. Doesn't matter where the Olympics is. It's amateur fights. You could have amateur fights or amateur fights. Olympics is just the biggest stage. Show me your knuckles. It just sounds mad like gay, like mad OnlyFans-ish. Show yourself your own knuckles, you weirdo. I have a bad knee from soccer. Well, that won't help. That's what I'm saying. Alberto stays doing type shit. Alberto probably walks around with his headphones in and just listen to this all day.
It's fun to stay at the YMCA.
I think Boots is too big, John. I think he beats him. I'll show you my block button. I'll tell you another sparring story. I was still an amateur at the time. I was going to college in Arizona, so I was going to this Arizona boys club like amateur gym to box. So all like gangbangers, like Chicanos and shit, which I'd never experienced before being in New York. But by the way, can I tell you, the Chicanos, even though they're gangs and they kill you and all that, mad cool. Actually, way nicer than the fucking like the Puerto Ricans and the Dominicans I grew up with, who those dudes were all like real rugged and had chips on their shoulders. These gangbangers, even though they're probably way more violent, they were so cool. Anyway, so one day I'm there and I recognize somebody who comes in, and it's a group from my college. I went to University of Arizona, right? There's a bunch of dudes. I recognized one dude. He was like some frat boy that I like. He was in one of my classes. I wasn't cool with him, but I knew him. And they come in, and one guy comes up to us. He goes, "Look, at the college, they're having this frat night where the two different frats are going to box each other. So we're wondering if we could come in here and spar with some of these amateurs, so we could just get prepared for the frat night fights." Now, obviously, these frat boys never boxed before. So they go in with one of my boys first, and they're just like, they're windmilling punches. They never fought. They don't know what the fuck they're doing. So then I get in, and then one guy gets in, and I wasn't trying to hurt him, but I was whooping his like just shoe shining him. Dropped them in the whole, didn't even try to, but dropped them in the whole nine. And then the next guy comes in, and he goes up to me. He's like, "I just saw what happened. Let's just go." And he was shook. And he started swinging, and he kept falling over because he was missing. His punches were so wild, he was missing. But I'll tell you, a couple of them actually hit me, because, and I learned this that night, when somebody's so unorthodox, inexperienced and unorthodox, sometimes it's an advantage, because I wasn't used to seeing punches come at angles, like almost like the Marcos Maidana, like parachuting them in, and it was wild. And he hit me with a couple too. I was like, oh, but in the long run, it helped me. Prince Nassim Ahmed used to tell people that he sparred with children because it got him in the habit of getting used to punches coming from the craziest, most unorthodox angles. And that's the same experience I got sparring these frat boys. So there it is. What are you guys talking about? I'm trying to tell you a story and you're fucking fighting each other. All right, you guys are getting on my nerves. It's always Alberto. You're always causing drama. I'm from Kenosha, Wisconsin. I have a good friend of mine's from Germantown, which is near Milwaukee, I believe, right? That story shows you, my people, are the best. That's crazy you say that. I tell my 9-year-old brother to throw punches at me. Yeah. Yeah. And the difference was with children, if they land, it won't hurt. I was in there with these grown ass, these dudes were all like, frat boys. Some of them were like muscular, like they lift weights and shit. So it would hurt. I remember being slightly embarrassed. He caught me with one. And I remember being like, Jesus, how this guy fucking just hit me. And then I'm like, oh, because he's weird, herky jerky, putting his head down, fucking flying, doing crazy shit. It didn't hurt me, but it caught me. It didn't even catch me like hard. But the fact that he shouldn't have touched me once, considering the skill, difference and experience difference. But I learned from it. But anyway, all right, peoples, I am out. I will catch you guys tomorrow. Peace. Appreciate you guys.